Good day at the allotment. I'm in the communal area of our allotment at the moment in the lower plot. Our lower plot is just over there. It's the April tour, which is great because I'm actually doing it mid-April-ish and not later, because the last few months have been really late. I think the February tour was actually at the beginning of March. Anyway, I'm going to show you what we've been up to because there's quite a few changes this month. This is our lower plot. Spinach still going. Now we've joined these two beds together. You may have seen the video, which has given us about another 1.2 to 1.5 meters of growing area, which is great. Nothing in here yet. Oh, I've been given a few more slates. Come on to that in a minute. Coming round, these are our shallots, which are doing well. And then in here we have Brussels sprouts, which are doing okay. Those are the ones from Lidl. A fox did get in there and has taken two down. Onions at the front. Cylindra beetroot at the back. Here is our carrot bed and then further onions. And you can see we've still got a good amount of carrots to come. They'll most probably keep us for about another month. I still need to sort these strawberries, very late in sorting them, but hey. And then this is the big change here. This is a 7.2 by 2.4 meter edged bed that we've put in. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. And yeah, really pleased to have done it. It is actually off level here. You can see I put some in here. I put some tiles that we've got to lift this corner up, and then down the edge here I put those slates that we've just seen, or some others actually, not the ones we've just seen because that would be magic. And here, so that is effectively to pull this down. So I put slates inside, so this bed is now level and flat that way as well. So I'm going to put a few more slates just in here. We've put a few things in here. These are the oxeye daisy that are doing really well. Thyme, I think a feverfew here now in, and there's a few other plants that we put in, some bulbs down here. It seems we're really on the Heathrow takeoff path today. So yeah, so all of this was done in a day. It did get to the stage. What this has done is it's given us about an extra 50 centimeters each side. So I think we've got about an additional 4 square meters of growing area. Again, a few plants have been put in here and over here. Our comfrey is doing well, and this verbena needs to be cut back, but is doing fine. Now, when I did do this bed, you may have seen on the video that I said, oh, I'm going to need an awful lot more compost. And then the next day, as if by magic, we had a whole load of compost tipped at our allotments for our communal use. So yeah, that was from our local small animal zoo, which is great. It's pretty well rotted. There's quite a bit of straw in there, but I'm not too worried about this. This area here is going to be for our pumpkins and tomatoes. And when I do put them in, plant them out, I'll put a compost around. I'll make a hole and put compost in the hole and then plant the tomatoes into that and the squash into that. We've now finished all of our turnips. They were absolutely lovely. These are Croatian cabbage, which have gone to flower, but you can see hopefully they're being quite liked by the bees. Moving along, we have Cavallo Nero in here, some of which has gone to seed. I think I'm going to uncover this shortly. Moving to this bed, we have red onions here, and then this is where we planted some of our early potatoes. And I think if I come around here, you can see that these, which are, what are these? These are Sharps Express, have all come up, and these here in this row, which are Swift, no sign of any germination yet, not germination, any of the tubers growing and coming through the soil yet. So the Sharps Express have lived up to their name, and what I have been doing is adding additional compost on top. As I plant them in a hole, I don't have any trenches or edgings of trenches that I earth up, so I put additional compost on top. Though I did this the other day because we had some frost, though I don't think we're going to have to worry about frost for a few weeks yet. This is the parsnip we're letting going to seed, the Guernsey half long. So there we are, that's the lower plot. A few weeds that we taken out, not done anything with. A bit of tidying up to do. But yeah, I'm really happy with this middle bed here. Great achievement in just a few days. In fact, we'll put up a video of the pile of manure that we got from the small animal zoo, which was dumped here. This is what's left of that pile. In fact, this on top, the fresh one on top, is actually from the two horses, small horses that we have on site. So this is all that's left of that huge pile. So it's been distributed around and about the allotments. Anyway, up to the top plot. Here we are. So our garlic, got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of garlic doing well here, different varieties. And then in the front here, right at the front, you can see the 2 markers. This is where I've sown 4 types of radish as part of the radish challenge that Jane Kelly set us. We've never grown a full-size radish in my life. Anyway, there's a special video about that, so we'll leave that there. Our rhubarb, this needs a bit more water in it, it's just for wildlife. Then here we have a whole load of buckets. At the end we have a gooseberry, then polka raspberry, and then around here are main crop potatoes here and some spare earlies here. And in the middle bed we have our early potatoes, which went in about a month ago, and there's no sign of anything yet. Though you can see there's a flattened area here. That's because the fox is using it as a bed. Just wondering. Oh yeah, look. In there, can you see? So we've got some growth coming. Nothing in there yet. I don't expect any in these main crop either. Okay, the other big change is this bed. Again, it's been edged. Got some geese going over. This has been edged and again filled with compost. So 2 layers of thick cardboard was put down, then the frame was put around, and then we've used that compost from the local animal zoo, small animal zoo. These are our carrots and parsnips, 4 rows of carrots and 2 rows of parsnips at the back. I did have a good look at them yesterday and can't see anything coming up as yet. I think that's about 2 weeks. Over there we have our Claudia Aqua Dolce broad beans. It really does need a good weed. I'm not keeping on top of that one. I didn't do this bed properly when I made it from our cool compost. We've been given a blackcurrant, which is in here at the moment. And look at these. These are the Portuguese cabbage. Aren't they beautiful? We're still eating the leaves, which are absolutely lovely, and letting everything go to seed. This one, we will actually see if we can save seed from it. We've got our ceanothus about to come into full bloom. Blueberry here, and some, I think they're glads, but they may be, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what these are. They look like lilies or gladioli or something. Bed that needs to be sorted out. This is where we broadcast carrots. They didn't do as well in this bed, and as you can see, there's lots of grass. I've decided this is where we're going to have chickpeas this year, and we'll have some catch crops at the front. Our Brussels sprout bed all have gone to seed now, and we're taking the leaves and eating the leaves. There's obviously a lot of work going on nearby because there's a lot of noise. This is our Shakespeare onion bed. There's quite a few calendula seeds coming up here, which some of them will take out, some will leave. Little tray of hollyhocks here to go into the lower bed. I was given these lilies, so I've just sort of potted them up for the time being. Sweet peas, which I think are going to be going up this frame here. And then what do we have here? I looked yesterday. These are Cavolo Nero. These are, yeah, that's broccoli rabe, Brussels sprouts, collard greens, spring onions, and chard. Bit of tidying up to do there. We were given these asparagus the other day, so I'm keeping those for the community gardens. 2 roses that aren't looking great, but hopefully they'll come back. And then lots of flowers for Hanwell Carnival and for us as well. Things I need to sort out here. Sedum, which comes up, mixed colours, lots of different things. Things that need to be potted on. These are our, well, these 2 at the back are our grafted apples, and this one is the professional grafted apple. I think I'm going to cut that one off there. Gosh, a lot of strimming going on. Bags to go to the recycling, and then into our polytunnel. The Mizuna, as you can see, has taken over. That's fine. Then we've got Cavolo Nero there and some in the corner. Lettuce seedlings that we... Oh, sorry. I've just seen a Tamra cucumber coming up. This is Market More at the front. Nothing there. Tamra cucumber there. And then these are all rhubarb, apart from this one, which is ironwort, which we've done. We'll put a link to Vivi's video about her ironwort, which is actually mountain tea. It's got various names. But these rhubarb seeds have germinated very well. Thanks very much, Brendan. Pea shoots, need to eat them. Then these are our tomatoes. Sorry, these are tomatoes. Really not. We had some hinky compost, and they're just about beginning to get away, looking a little bit pale. They've just been transplanted. We have more under here and here, and then under here we have some cosmos at the back, lettuce, lavender over here, lettuce here. Our ground cherries, nothing here, nothing has come up yet. And then parsley and coriander. Yeah, these are, they're quite strong in themselves. Their stems are doing fine, but they just seem so slow. I mean, these which are our lychee tomatoes, haven't even got, well, that one's just about to have a second leaf there. Let me see that. Maybe not, but second leaf. But yeah, so what are these? These are Amish paste from real seeds. These are Roma. These are Mormond. And then we've got our Amish paste under there and under here. Careful, I'm actually going to take those lids off for today and leave the polytunnel open. So that's our allotment tour for this month. The big changes are the edge bed here and the edge bed down at the bottom plot. That cardoon is doing what it normally does, which is getting huge. We have Nigella here, Love in the Mist. Some pretty bluebells. And over there we have a self-seeded pansy which just appeared. What I will do is just take you over to the quince of our neighbour. Look at that. Absolutely covered. In beautiful, beautiful scented flowers. Our neighbour gave this a really thorough prune last year, and I think it's done it a world of good. Oh look, the bee's gone. What I will also show you is this one here, which I did do a video on Planet Vegetaria about, a brief one. again absolutely covered in blossoms. I thought this was some type of lilac, but I was told the other day this is actually a honeysuckle. So there we are. Okay, I'm going to leave it there because there's another plane going over. It's certainly the morning for noise today. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you like what we do, and hit the bell button to get notifications. Bye.